my good buddy Jeffrey Komikhan Henson. What is up, my friend?
What's going on, guys? How's it going, Kami? Good to see you, man.
Dude, good to see you, brother. I'm really looking forward to New York Comic Con. I tend to have a blast there, but it's going to be even better because you're going to be out here.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, dude. I can't wait. Are you excited to get on a plane?
Oh man, like you have no idea how many thoughts have been going through my head about that. But yeah, the first time I'm getting on a plane, I'm doing it. Like I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Here we go. New York Comic Con.
Gotta get it done at some point.
Absolutely.
We got JP tailgating in here. Tailgating his budget. That's right. I like how you did that. What does he say? He says, you need to be on time, so don't try to jump over to Comic Mint and buy that Mary Jane cup. Yeah, dude, I got that email blast as well, and I looked at it, and I was like, should I get this? But I'm like, no, I got a show on YouTube with Jeffrey Komikhan, so I can avoid that temptation as well. Rod the Rican, what is up, buddy? I can't wait to do Slab Down tonight. That's going to be fun. Bring it, because you know I will. Ed D Comics. What is up, man?
Ed D?
How you doing? So look, we're just kind of hopping on here to do a little bit of a New York Comic Con 2019 preview. We want to kind of see what's going on this year as far as like artists and guests and merch, maybe whatnot. So we might do a little bit of the like browsing of the New York Comic Con website, kind of check it out, see what's going on. If you are going to New York Comic Con and you haven't already told me that you are and you're a YouTube comic community member, please let us know in the chat. We would love to say hi while we're there.
Absolutely.
We're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so plenty of chances to come say hello to us and hang out. That said, if you're catching us later on the rewind, please share in the comments below that you will be at New York Comic Con 2019 so that we can say what's up.
Yeah, for sure. I know a couple people that are going to be there.
For sure, yeah.
I know Wolf Warner is going to be there. Yep. Capital JB is going to be there.
Yep. Joe Ryan Comics is going to be there.
Joe Ryan, you told me that. I think I Got Issues is going to be there. You said, right?
There, yep. Chris is going to be there. And
so those 4 people I'd like to meet up with and say hi to at least there,
I think a bunch
if possible. I know it's a big event, so
it's a big event. Yeah, I think a bunch of people are going to be there that we haven't mentioned yet. Even some of the bigger channels like Gem Mint and others, I'm sure are going to be there as well. And I believe certain people are kind of like parking with certain vendors or dealers as far as their booths as kind of a place to go say what's up to them while they're at the con. So there should be plenty of opportunities to kind of connect and meet other YouTubers, which is going to be great. JP's got a tip for you, buddy.
I know. I was trying. I didn't have the chat open on YouTube, so I couldn't respond. So I was trying to open up YouTube right now, so I could respond. Yeah. No. Thanks, JP.
I would agree with that tip. Once you get to the point where you're like in your own zone on a flight, it kind of just goes smoothly, at least for me. But that said, I've flown too many times, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of the plane experience just because I've done it too much. So
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, man. You got to get out there and live life.
Relaxing. What is going on? He says he wishes he was going. You wish you were going also. So all right, let's get right into it here. Let's. I got the screen share going on. Let me see if I can do this the right way. So just quickly, here's a little bit of the lay of the land of the New York Comic Con and the various venues that are involved. So the main con happens in the building that says A. That's the convention center, the Jacob Javits Center. Where it says B on the map, that's where the Anime Fest at New York Comic Con happens. I haven't really checked that out because anime is not really my thing, but it is happening. Over where it says C on the map, that's the Hammerstein Ballroom, which is like basically it's like a music performance venue, but New York Comic Con utilizes it for some bigger events and panels during the con. And then over where it says D on the map, that's the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, the world famous MSG. And some of the bigger events also happen over there. And then finally, where it says E, that's the Hudson Yards Park, where some other ancillary events go down. But for, I would say 99% of the time, we're going to be at the building marked A, which is the Jacob Javits Center, where that's where the show floor is. That's where Artist Alley is. That's where all the exclusive merch is. That's where all the cosplay happens. So that's where like the meat and potatoes, the bulk of the con occurs. We got Comic Head 84. What's up, Ken? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Jay Hood is in the house. He says, "Hey, I'm not going this year, but I went several years ago. One of the best convention experiences he's ever had." Thanks for sharing.
What's up, Jay Hood?
What's up, Jay Hood? Sam Ann, what's up, brother? How you doing? Afternoon to you as well. So yeah, so that's just a quick lay of the land right here. Next, I'm going to do what's it called? A little overview of the different parts of the Jacob Javits Center itself, as far as the different levels. So I don't know, is that showed up on the screen?
Yeah.
All right. So on the basically the main event is level 3, which is the huge show floor. But down on the first level, you've got the autographing and photo ops. You've got the main stage for like the big panels of the day. You've got the like the waiting line for autographs and photo ops. And then, probably most importantly for me, you've got Artist Alley down there, a pretty massive Artist Alley. And then you also have panels and screening rooms. On level 2, you have a lot of like the exclusive merch. You've got some vendors like, if you need to get a snack, a drink, whatever. You can also go outside and they have food trucks, which is pretty awesome. We're going to be rubbing on some food truck stuff.
You better believe it.
Yeah, because the that's where the good food is. You could also venture out into like the neighborhood in Manhattan and come back.
Yeah.
I like doing that, taking little breaks, having some real good food, and then coming back. And then level 4 is where Cosplay Central is.
Have to check that out.
Yeah,
at least once or
cool.
twice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then obviously level 3 is like the, where we buy and hunt for comic books, merch, and other fun stuff. So that's going to be awesome. Yeah, it is massive, JP. It's one of the biggest cons in the world.
What up, Bake?
Bake, what's up, man? He loves a good snack. He's into the scene. Thanks for stopping in, brother. So there you go. That's kind of the lay of the land. And now we're going to give you a bird's eye view of the show floor itself. So here's the show floor. It is insane. Look at that thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. As you can see, you kind of have call outs for where Marvel is. You have
Capcom?
Yep. You got call out for Capcom. You got to call out for Funko. You got to call out for Fandom.
What's Crunchyroll? I've heard of that.
I think that's some sort of anime thing, right?
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. You got Dark Horse. You got the Image booth with the little eye there. You got Midtown Comics, which always has a huge presence. They have a ton of signings going on.
That's cool.
A lot of people, a lot of exclusives also. You got Hot Flips. So over here by where Midtown is, and this the right-hand corner of the map is basically where the majority of the comic dealers are. So we're going to be spending probably a lot of time on the right-hand side of this map.
All right.
That's where a lot of the comic book dealers are and art dealers and whatnot. So we would anticipate spending a pretty large amount of time over there. But as you can see, it's a pretty massive show floor. You could probably go all 4 days without hitting every single booth.
Oh, I believe that for sure.
So it's pretty crazy. JP, yep, it is an anime streaming service. There you go. Anime.
Got it. Okay, makes sense.
Thank you, sir. It is really big, dude. It is
Like, because
big.
when I went to WonderCon in Los Angeles with John, like I know it was. I can't actually say like, oh, it was half the size of this because I don't really know, but
Right.
it was big, but it still isn't big in comparison to this. And we didn't, in one full day, we didn't make it around about like 60% of the convention there, you know? So like, I can only imagine how massive this is going to be. Like, yeah.
That is a good tip, J Hood Creative. I like having granola bars in my backpack, things like that, because
Yeah, Bake said trail mix.
yeah, dude. Yeah, because honestly, like you think that you have a plan to eat and like keep yourself sustained, but then you run out of time.
That's the biggest mistake I made when I went to WonderCon was I didn't take anything. I figured, oh yeah, you'll be able to buy stuff there, which you were, but they were like eye gouging prices. Like for a hamburger, like a cheeseburger, just by itself, like $17. I was like.
So, you know, and not only is the show floor massive, but to give you a sense of how big this really is the fact that Artist Alley is on a completely different floor. You know what I mean? And you have CGC on the main floor, but you also have CGC specifically down at Artist Alley. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the Artist Alley map right now.
Do you know how CGC at a convention works?
I do, yeah, I know all about it.
Can you take any book you want, or does it have to be like, because I know when like you mail them in, they want them all to be from like the same era, right? Isn't that how
you mean as far as submission tiers? Yeah, they organize it based on tier. You can submit multiple different kinds of tiers at the same time. They may or may not come back at the same time, though.
Okay.
There's different turnaround times for different tiers. Like your modern submissions are going to go quicker than your standard, you know,
got you.
Economy or whatever. So here's Artist Alley. So this is it's presented by Comixology, Blick, and Hot Flips. But you see over here at the bottom on the left-hand corner with those like little three bigger squares over there. Yeah. So that's where CGC is usually set up at Artist Alley. So you can go get a witness and then go right to your table for, you know, signatures or sketches or whatever within Artist Alley. And as you can see, you've got a lot of artists set up down there at Artist Alley. It's pretty awesome. It can get really, really congested also, though, which is a little bit daunting sometimes. Jay Hood's asking that NYCC has outgrown SDCC as far as people through the door. I did hear that. I don't have the hard numbers of like what SDCC did this year as far as numbers and what NYCC is going to do. I would imagine they're probably pretty close to each other, but I have also heard that NYCC is now the biggest as far as just physical number of people. So Bake's just kind of reaffirming what I just said. And then J Hood, it takes 15 to 20 minutes to navigate from one end of the main hall to the other, especially in the middle of the day. Yeah, sometimes longer than that. It just depends on how much of an asshole you want to be. Like, you know, either dodging or kind of pushing people out of your way or you know, not pushing, but, you know, strategically maneuvering around people. The quicker you can do that, the faster you can get where you need to go. The worse you are at that, or the more if you're sensitive about that and you just want to wait for somebody to organically move out of your way, then you'll be waiting for them to move out of your way. You know.
Yeah, I'm good at that, so I get where I want. You know.
So Comic 84, getting sketches from Artist Alley was one of his favorite parts of Fan Expo. Yeah, dude. That's probably one of my favorite parts of going to cons. And I mean, the Artist Alley at this con is just so massive that there's so much opportunity for it.
I have a question for you. So when I went to WonderCon, me and John, we went on a Saturday, and I was talking to Reggie, IFBB Pro, and he was saying that
IFBB Pro.
Right, but that I figured that just so everybody knows who I'm talking about. Reggie Simmons, IFBB Pro. Reggie Simmons, your local friendly neighborhood spider guy, bodybuilder. He said that he went on Friday and there was hardly anybody there, and that was the best day to go, like, for buying books.
Probably maybe for WonderCon. I don't know. That's 3-day con, not a 4-day.
Yes. Do you think if we go on a Thursday would be the better day to try to buy stuff?
In my opinion, Thursday is the best day to go hunting for comics because not all of the artists or writers have showed up yet. Some of them only have 3-day commitments. Like a lot of them do have 4-day commitments, but there's a certain percentage of them that only show up Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you have less people in Artist Alley. You have less panels going on Thursday. So from that perspective, and you technically will have less competition on Thursday as far as other people hunting for the same books. So you're getting first crack at it, and you have less competition. So for me, that's my favorite hunting day. Sunday is the best day to make deals, though. Like if there are still books sitting around that you want, that you can take a better stab at making a last minute deal.
Right.
So dealers just want to, they want to go home, and they want to bring back as much cash with them as possible. So they're going to let things go a little bit cheaper on Sunday. But I find that Thursday is the day to like really do some serious amount of hunting. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I do end up going to panels and doing a lot more Artist Alley stuff.
Cool. I'm down for whatever. That sounds good.
Yeah, but you can do anything and everything on any of the 4 days, really.
Yeah, no, I just was wondering if like maybe like you were saying, there might not be quite as many people there on Thursday. So if you're looking for a book, Thursday might be the day to go try to find a book, and then take like Friday, Saturday, Sunday to go around looking at everything else, and
yeah. So JP is kind of following up with what I just said. First and last day, best for buying. All the days are sold out except for Thursday as of this point, because just less people can get off work and just do whatever they want on a Thursday, versus
right. Saturday and Sunday, I'm sure, are always the busiest because that's
Saturday
when
and
people.
Sunday, Saturday and Sunday are extremely packed, It's crazy. Friday too, honestly. But all right, so I'm gonna stop sharing this, and I'm going to now go into the good stuff. Let's see who's there. Let's see what artists and writers are going to be attending this con. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to name all these because I might lose my voice. But we'll see how many I can get through. Sam says he's never gone to a major con on a Saturday, only Friday or Sunday. It can be a different kind of experience on a Saturday. Just the volume can kind of get pretty intense. So I'm over on the comic guests page right now on the New York Comic Con website. How do you want me to do this, dude? Should I literally go name one by one, or just like call out the ones that I think are like worth calling out? I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe just the ones that just kind of scroll down it slow enough so everybody can at least see, and then be like, okay, Aaron Cooter is going to be there.
Right, Aaron Cooter. Let's see, Adam Kubert. That's a big one. Mr. Gambit cover himself. Adi Granoff. Al Ewing. Immortal Hulk, baby.
Huh. Al Ewing. Yeah.
Al Ewing. Yeah. Alex Maleev, one of my favorites. Alex Saviuk, Alex Sinclair.
I don't know any of them.
Andrea Ricardo. I got an Old Man Logan sketch from him last year. I'm going to get another sketch from him this year, probably Star Wars related.
Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a TV, the Andy Griffith show?
I don't know if that's the same Andy Griffith.
Oh, okay.
Probably talking about a different one. Andy McDonald. Art Baltazar. It sounds like the guy from I don't know.
There is a wizard or something named Baltazar or something like that, I think. Arthur Adams.
Arthur Adams. He's gonna be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 4 days from him. That's big. Babs Tarr.
Ashley Woods. Who's that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Tomb Raider, apparently. Ben Oliver. He had that awesome Catwoman cover B. I might bring that to get him to sign that.
Nice.
Yeah, Ben Oliver, because he's been on doing a lot of covers recently. Bob Hall, Bob McLeod, Boss
What's up,
Logic.
Glitter?
Boss Logic's gonna be there. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Who's that?
Boss Logic's like he's the dude that like started with all this like fan art on Instagram, like creating all these like cool Marvel images and whatnot. And then Marvel ended up hiring him to do their movie posters and whatnot. But if you've never seen the Boss Logic Instagram account, there's some badass art on there, like digital art. Glitter and Duct Tape. I love going every day at major cons. So do I.
Lots of water and food, right? Yeah.
Yep. Art Baltazar is one of the coolest guys to meet. Thanks for that tip, dude. Can't imagine 4 days at one this big.
Yeah, we're gonna burn it down, JP. It's not gonna be. There won't be a New York Comic Con after we leave.
Right. All right. I'm gonna keep going down this list because there's a lot of people.
Yes.
Boss Logic, I just mentioned. Brent Peoples, Brian Azzarello, Brian K. Vaughan. That's my man right there. Brian Polito. I don't know what's going on here.
Huh? They like forgot her.
Some weird loading, maybe. I don't know. Chad Harden. Charles Soule, one of my favorite writers in comics.
Claremont.
Chris Claremont. Christopher Uminga. Claudio Sanchez from one of my favorite bands.
Huh.
Coheed and Cambria, but they also have
oh, they got a comic book, right?
they got a comic book. Clayman, Corey Smith,
Cullen
Bunn, Dan Panosian, Dan Parent, Dan Slott, Daniel Johnson.
Oh, Run DMC, Daryl.
Daryl McDaniels. DMC is always at New York Comic Con.
That's cool.
David Finch, David Mack, David Nakayama, Declan Shelby, Delilah Dawson, Derek Chu.
Oh, yeah.
Don Diablo, Donnie Cates, of course, Doug Mankey, Dustin Wen, Ed Brisson, Ed McGuinness.
Man, stacked, bro.
Edgar Delgado.
Hey, Dan, good to see you. Dan Piercy.
What's up, Dan Piercy? Pretty much everyone notable.
Hey, Mr. Garrow. Good to see you, buddy.
Dan Panosian. Mr. Garrow, what is up, brother? He was to sell everything and get out of comics. Nice, dude. All right, I'm going to keep going down this list before I lose momentum on the list. Eric Powell. Eric Larson.
Oh, nice. I like Eric Larson.
Me too, dude. Fabian Nixia. I can never say his last name.
I don't blame you.
Co-creator of Deadpool himself. Frank Cho, Frank Miller. That's big. He's only be there one day, Sunday. That's going to be an insane line. But I'm going to try to get in it. So nice. Hopefully I get something from him. I'm going to try to bring my entire year one set. And I want to get my entire year one set signed by Frank. So.
That's right, Mr. Garrell. There's going to be like so many people there. It's going to be crazy.
Let's see. Keep going down here. Gerardo Sandoval. Greg Capullo, Greg Hildebrand, Greg Peck, Humberto Ramos.
Oh, yeah.
I love Humberto. Ian Bertram.
Oh, and Hyuk Lee.
Hyuk Lee, baby.
Wow.
4 days for him. Jay Lee.
Oh, wow, yeah.
James Tinian. Jason Sean Alexander. Javi Fernandez. Javier Garon. Jeff DeCall, Jen Bartel.
Oh, wow.
Jen Bartel's incredible. Jerome Opeña. I love that dude. Uncanny X-Force and the Hickman run of Avengers. He did the art on that one. Jim Starlin, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Jock all 4 days. Jim Zub. Jody Hauser, love her. She's going to be there all 4 days.
Nice.
Joe Quinones, Joe Rubenstein, Joel Adams, John Romita Jr.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
John Boy Myers, Jorge Molina, Josh Adams, Joshua Middleton.
Oh, man.
Thinking about cracking out my 9'8" back curl 23. We'll see.
Got some Joel Jones.
Joyce Chin. I mean, we're only on the K's here. This is crazy.
I know.
Katie Cook, Ken Lashley, Kevin Eastman, Kevin McGuire, Karen Gillen. Yes, bring my die books. Bringing my die books for sure. Maybe my Darth Vader as well for his.
What's that new one that they just came out with?
I don't know. Once in Future.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't pick that up, but Larry Hama, Lee Weeks, Lucio Perillo.
Oh, wow. Silvestri,
Marco Cicchetto.
Marguerite Bennett,
yeah. Mark Brooks. Hell yeah. Definitely got some stuff I would like him to.
I feel like I know Mariko
Tamaki.
Well, not personally, but I think I've read some of her work.
Yeah, you've read some of her work. Matt Wagner, Matteo Scalera, Matthew Rosenberg, Meredith Finch, David Finch's wife.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And,
cool.
and collaborator Michael Cho, Mike Mayhew, Mirka Andolfo, Mitch Gerrits. Definitely want to get Mitch to do some sort of Mr. Miracle remark or something, possibly.
Comic Assassin, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I'm trying to come as light as possible, so I might not take anything with me. And if there's somebody that I really want something done by, just buy a book while I'm there, a cheap one or something.
It would be easy to list who wasn't going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remarks would be great. Oh, are we talking about Frank Miller? Yeah. All right, sorry. I'll get caught up on the chat after I get through this list here. Paul Renaud, Peter Tomasi, Detective
Philip Tan,
Rachel Rosenberg, Pia Guerrera, Why the Last Man, artist. Damn, this list is insane.
Right.
Rod Reese, Ryan Otley, yes, Saladin Ahmed, Sana Takeda, Scott Hanna, Scott Snyder, Scott Williams, all the Scotts.
So many people in the industry. Oh, wow.
Art Germ, baby. Art Germ, all 4 days.
Yeah, you know it, Mr. Garrow. I'm going to send you a T-shirt. New York City Comic-Con.
Steve Aoki, Steve Orlando, Terry Dodson, Terry Moore, Tim Sale, Tom King, of course, Tom Taylor, Tony Daniel, Trad Moore, Tyler Kirkham.
Wow. Oh, Vita Ayala, she's super cool. I met her.
Yeah, you met her, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, super duper cool.
Wills Portacio and Zoo. And then we've got a couple cancellations. Nothing, not a ton major, but I did notice that Nick Spencer canceled, which is interesting, and Rick Remender. So those are two guys that I recognize that canceled. But overall, that's pretty insane lineup. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that's super crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get you something nice, Daryl. Don't you worry. JP with a good tip. Get a hardbound comic folio. You can.
I have a couple of those, so I'm just debating on whether taking one or just buying light and mailing them back. I don't know.
I'm going to go back on us for a little bit and maybe catch up with the chat. But I also wanted to maybe look through a little bit of the merch, which we can get to in a bit, like the con exclusive merch, and then also. I'm not that into entertainment guests, like celebrities, but Billy D. Williams is going to be there, dude. Lando. So if I can figure out a way to possibly meet Billy D. Williams or go to his panel.
Who's that? Who is Billy D. Williams?
You don't know who Billy D. Williams is? Lando.
From
Lando.
Star Trek? Is that Star Trek?
Star Wars, dude. Jeez.
Star Wars.
I gotta educate you here.
Sorry, man.
You're about to get some flack for Lando and Star Trek right now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure. Yeah. Obviously. Oh, man. Right, Bake? I'm so ready. Let's do this right now.
Yo, what's up, Unruly? Good to see you, brother. Billy D is one of my heroes also. Love Billy D. He's going to be there. There's a bunch of good panels. There's going to be a panel that's like talking about the sort of the resetting of the X-Men universe because of everything Hickman's doing, and because by the time New York Comic Con happens, the Powers and House of X stuff will be over, and that panel is going to happen in the main stage, and there's going to be like an exclusive Art Adams like variant cover or something of X-Men or something like that being given out. So there's a lot of panels where you can get these exclusive variants just for attending the panel, and then on your way out, you get a copy, like a free book. And a lot of those books become hot in the next like 1 to 2 weeks. If you want to flip them on eBay or whatever. Captain Kirk Lando, exactly. Here comes the trash talk.
Sorry, Bake.
Dude, that's really cool. Comic Assassin, whose film is an extra with Billy D. What's up, Living Room Con?
Yes. Oh, man.
Day, Star Wars at night for Jeffrey. So, what I did notice that like Thursday of New York Comic Con, after Thursday, which is day one, we'll be able to see the Joker movie. Like,
yes, I was going to ask you. I was going to tell you we need to go see that.
Yeah, we're going to see that. We're going to see that right away, right after.
Because it comes out like the 4th or something, right?
It comes out the next day everywhere else, but in New York it'll be out already in that Thursday, so we'll be able to see it. We'll leave the con and we'll go straight to see Joker.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm stoked for that. Then we'll come back and do a review.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you guys how great it was.
So that'll be fun. He was also the face of a sweet adult beverage. Is he? Are we talking about Billy D still? Anyway, all right. So let's take a look at some of the merch, right?
Yes.
So there's always a bunch of New York Comic Con exclusive merch. I am wearing that right now from last year. This is the exclusive hoodie, and Sick. It's got like the FDNY kind of look to it, but I think it'll be different this year. So, but I was glad to have picked that up last year. I usually get some sort of clothing that I can wear on. Colt 45. Okay, cool.
Colt 45.
Am I chasing any big boy books at the con? No, not really. I'm kind of going to be going there for more of the artist alley type experience. Oh, by the way, we got the badges. So here's what a 4-day badge looks like. They always have Walking Dead branding, which kind of annoys me. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
They got Michonne on any of them?
Badges here. So I'm just drowning in badges right now. I will look up the commercials. Thank you, sir. So I'm probably going to do mainly like art stuff. If I stumble into a good deal on a big boy book, we'll see. I'm going to play that by ear, but I don't have a specific like big book or anything like that in my head as like a goal that I have to like get. Gerald, that is not true, brother. I don't have Hulk 1. I don't have Fantastic Four #1. I don't have
Hulk 1, man.
Yeah, I don't have Strange Tales 110. So I don't have a lot of the major Marvel character first appearances. I just have the ones I want.
Downright Nerdy Podcast. What's up, guys?
Yo, Downright Nerdy Podcast. Thanks for stopping in. So let's take a quick look here. Oh, what's up, Seawater? Thanks, bro.
Yo,
for stopping by. We wish you were there also.
For sure.
So let me go over to the merch tab here on the New York Comic Con website, and I will share the screen.
JP's asking which artists are we targeting, but before that, I just want to say, like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I get there. Like, I have thoughts of either buying like one really good book because I'm packing light for the trip, you know, or I'm having thoughts of trying to fill the little small holes in my Incredible Hulk run and then just like mailing them back. But it depends really on what happens when I get there and what the prices are set at. Because if I can't afford like a big Hulk book, then I'll probably just stick to some of the smaller ones that I don't have, and then just like ship them home or something like that. But as far as artists, man, like looking at that, like I don't know, like I have a book that I think would look sick if I got In-Hook Lee's autograph on it, and then I mean, Donny Cates is always one that you want. Like I saw him at WonderCon, but the line was too long to get his autograph. I definitely want to get another signature from Vita Ayala if possible, because I got another book I'd like to get for her.
To Dan's point, Sana Takeda is up there on my list. So is Art Adams, but also Ryan Otley and Mitch Garrett as far as more modern artists. But Andrea Bricardo, I get a sketch from last year, and I know I want to get a sketch from this year. I already kind of reserved myself on his list. You know, some of these more in-demand guys, like if you're not there at second one, like hour one of day one, you're gonna miss their list. Like Art Adams is one of those. Like if you're not on his list prior to the con, you better get to his booth right away.
Like, wouldn't this look sick if it was signed by In-Hook Lee with like a red Sharpie across the top or something, right?
Yeah, that would look sick, dude.
So
especially with that white cover.
When I saw he was gonna be there, I was like, oh, that would be pretty cool to get that done. But
right now he was great. I love him. Al Ewing, I think we did talk about possibly getting some Immortal Hulk books signed. I mean, Alex Ross isn't gonna be
I have an Al Ewing signature though, is the only thing already.
Pia Guerrera also is a good one. I might bring one of my Why the Last Man hardcovers for her and Brian K. Vaughan to sign because they're both there. Brian K. Vaughan, not an artist, but I'm probably going to go get some other Saga books signed possibly as well from him.
I was going to say, I fanny pack. That's a great idea, Mr. Girl. I'm going to go see if no joke, I'm going to go see if I can find one that's like totally from like the 80s. It's like neon green and pink and like blue and all that stuff. Thanks for the idea.
I can't say I've ever worn a fanny pack in my entire life.
I used to when I was like 5 years old, man. Like I remember.
I'm not going to start now.
Yes.
That's a funny point though, because you gotta you gotta be economical with what you're carrying with you. Like I have a backpack, but I've got like two different size backpacks. I've got a small backpack, and then I've got kind of a larger backpack with like multiple, zip up sections and all sorts of doohickeys and like areas to put stuff. So like depending like on Thursday, I bring the big one with all the different things because I'm going to be bringing books there, that kind of thing. But then on maybe Friday, Saturday, I use the smaller one because I have less of a agenda because I will have already submitted the books I wanted to submit to CGC on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like books I want to get graded that I just want to drop off,
right.
be done with. Not books I'm going to try to get signed or whatnot. So, if you can be strategic, it's also nice to be local. You know what I mean? So, Gerald, just, yeah. No, I wouldn't. You can give me a freaking Gucci Prada fanny pack. I ain't gonna wear that shit.
I'm gonna buy like a what do they call like Hawaiian Islands HIC Hawaiian Island Creations. Rip
Yeah,
curl.
a lot of people are saying store folios. I definitely bring those.
Yeah, I've got 3 of them. I've got the 2 different sized ones, and like the only reason that I wouldn't is just because I don't know. Like, man, I'm really trying to pack light, but
yeah,
I don't know.
It's a good call. We can always mail stuff back to you if you want.
That's what I'm thinking.
So here's some of the show store exclusives. You got a Fid pin, Captain America pin, a Goku pin, Spider-Man pin, some T-shirts. You got the NYCC 2019 pin. You got the T-shirt right there. Probably gonna pick a couple of those up.
Oh, absolutely. I hope they have a bright pink one that I can get from Mr. Garrow.
There you go. You got this circle design T-shirt. You got this kind of be dope, be proud shirt. That's kind of interesting. You got a black cat tentacle kitty plush. You got a flannel. That might work for Garrow.
Yeah.
The flannel. You got this kind of alien pin thing. You got a glass can. That's interesting. Glass can.
That hoodie's pretty cool though.
Yeah, you got the hoodie, and that's the hoodie design this year. That looks pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna pick up the hoodie. Some more pins. You got some ladies shirts. You got a jersey. You got an old school pin set. You got a Metro card shirt. That's kind of cool. You got a coffee mug. You got some more pins. A lot of pins. Pins are really popular. More T-shirts. You got a kids T-shirt design. You got more ladies T-shirt designs. Pizza Rat. So that's probably high up on my list for a T-shirt pickup. Love Pizza Rat. You got a regular pizza design. You got a retro design here. You got a shot glass. You got a skull T-shirt. You got a skyline doodle T-shirt. You got a cropped hoodie. It says Slay on it. You got some NYCC socks. You got another jersey. You got a Halloween pin set. You got a Subway T-shirt. You got another pin set. You got a taxi shirt. You got long sleeve stuff. You got tumblers for your booze.
Those hotel keychains are kind of cool though.
Yeah, the keychains are pretty
cool.
Little keychain. You got a hat over here, New York Comic Con logo. You got some more New York Comic Con logo stuff, T-shirts. So you got a Spider Ham exclusive variant comic, and you got a Stranger Things exclusive variant comic.
Oh, so, wow.
There you go. That's the exclusive merch. I'm not sure how crazy I'm going to go with all that stuff. I tend to wait till either later in the day, Saturday, or sometime on Sunday to hit up the merch store. So by then, a lot of stuff is gone. But I also, plan on spending my money in other areas. So it's like, as far as the official merch stuff or exclusive merch stuff, I kind of just pick and choose in real time based on what's available.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get myself a T-shirt, and then I got a couple other people that I'll probably buy a T-shirt or a freaking coffee cup or something for, like that. But yeah, I know, JP, I know.
What's he talking about? Like a backpack or?
No, bring one of those portfolio things.
Oh, storefolio thing.
Yeah, storefolio. So while I'm walking around, I know. I have a small backpack and I have a super large backpack. Like I look like a ninja turtle. I look like a ninja turtle when I wear my big backpack, and I'm just so afraid that it's going to be like super bulky on an airplane and stuff. I don't know.
Right.
I might just take something like a Gemini mailer and set them in that and put them in my backpack or something.
Right. Yeah.
Or you probably got one of those laying around or something.
Dude, I got a whole closet full of like Gemini mailers and other miscellaneous comic packaging and whatnot stuff. So, all right. So I'm gonna try to barn through this last bit of sharing on the screen. What is the girl saying? Jeffrey was looking for a white.
I'm sending both copies to you now, Mr.
Oh, there you go. So I pulled up the panels and the screenings tab for a second here, just to take a quick look. Really not much to speak of on Thursday going on. I'm also going to pull up the app here on my phone because that helps me sort of because I already pre-saved a couple things there that I was curious checking out.
I
But
need to. Seawood, I need to. That's a great idea. That is. I
that
could
is a
get
good idea. That
like
is
one at least like one signature each con I go to or something. Because I don't know if you guys have check out Seawood. He used to do it where he'd show off all his sketchbooks on his shows. And man, he's got some great stuff.
All right, so on the first day, there's literally only one panel that I have any interest in whatsoever. And let's see if I can find it here. I don't. It's kind of not organized that well. But let's see. I think it's called like making comics the Marvel way or something like that.
Oh yeah, is it based on that book?
Maybe. I'm not sure. This is not the easiest section of the website to navigate.
Yeah, I can tell just by watching.
Yeah, because it's like, am I going left or right? Am I going down, down and up? You know what I mean? It's
it's a mess.
It's a little bit of a cluster, but maybe if I just search making comics.
What's up, Mad Mike? Good to see you.
Yo, Mad Mike. Huh. So I don't know. This doesn't seem to be as easy as the website to navigate. But there was another panel that I saw here right off the bat, and it's the only other one I really wanted to mention. I think it was called Dawn of X or something like that.
Oh, I saw that.
You see it?
I don't now, but I did when you were scrolling through. It was like Marvel something X, Dawn of X.
There it is, Marvel Comics, Dawn of X. So basically you have all the key players, probably except for Hickman. I don't think Hickman's there. But you're talking about C.B. Cebulski, who's the editor-in-chief of Marvel. You're talking about Jordan D. White, who's I think he's the X-Men editor, and then Ed Brisson, Teeny Howard, Benjamin Piercy. So they're doing this panel on the main stage of New York Comic Con on Saturday from 5 to 6.
Oh, very exclusive variant covers of
exactly.
Powers of X5.
So Spidey fan hit me up about this one. If we get into this panel on our way out, we'll get a Powers of X5 exclusive Art Adams variant. So
what if it was Storm? Yeah, that'd be even great. Wow.
So that's kind of the big comic book related panel that I had on my radar. But there's also a also on the 4th, which is the day before, there's a HBO Watchmen screening. So we could possibly see the first episode of HBO Watchmen. Which could be cool also. And then on Saturday, there's at 6:30, there's a charity art auction from 6:30 to 9:30. So even after the show floor is closed, there's other things going on until like 9 or 10 at night as far as panels. So even though the vendors have closed for the night, like I think at like 7 usually, there's still other things you can do at the con. And on Saturday night specifically, I'm going to be going to this charity art auction where there's going to be over 100 pieces of original art that you can bid on kind of like blindly. And if you have the top bid, you get the piece, and all the money goes to St. Jude's Children's
awesome.
Research Hospital. So it's a really good cause, and it's a really great event. So I'm looking forward to that one. So that's really it. Just wanted to share sort of the happenings and the goings on at New York Comic Con this year. I'm really looking forward to a great con. I'm looking forward to a great time hanging out with you, getting to hang out with some of the other comic book community members like I Got Issues, Joe Ryan Comics, Capital JB Comics. Who else did you say?
Wolf Warner is going to be there.
Warner, probably a bunch of the New York Warriors, I would imagine, are going to be there. There's so many people that are going to be there that I'm not thinking of, that I've left out. So again, if you're going to be there, please let us know in the comments below, catching this on the rewind. We look forward to hanging out at New York Comic Con, saying hello to some folks, and hopefully finding some great books, getting some great art, getting some great signatures, talking to some comic book writers and creators. So we're just having a great time, taking it all in, seeing the Joker movie,
Yes.
which will be fun. Eating a lot of good food. Hopefully, day in, day out, after the con, before the con, during the con, it'll be a lot of good times. We're gonna probably be, I don't know. Maybe we'll eat a lot of food, but we'll walk it all off because there's a whole lot of walking that happens at these cons. By the end of the first day, my legs are usually like yelling at me, and then by the end of the fourth day, I'm basically just absolutely destroyed.
Oh, I'm assuming, yeah, exactly.
So I took off from work on Monday also, just so I can recover from the con. So,
nice.
So yeah, should be good. JP will be there in spirit. Mr. Garrell talking trash about all the other people we mentioned except for Joe Ryan Comics.
It's probably talking about us too, including
probably,
us.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mad Mike, stopping by. What else? Oh, we got my number one con tip: sleep. That is a good tip. That is a good tip, and it's an underrated tip.
Yeah.
Living Room Con, San Diego Comic Book Show, October 6th, 2019, Hilton Garden Inn, Mission Valley Early Bird is at 8. So if you're in the San Diego area, that's a good tip right there from Living Room Con. Thank you for sharing. JP referencing Baltimore because I guess he's not going to be there, so he's crying about it. Good shoes also, very, very good.
Oh, yeah. I bought 2 pairs of shoes. I'm not sure which pair.
There you go. I need to get myself a new pair of like active sneakers. I kind of worn out my previous pair, so I need to get another one.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was holding mine hostage, so I had to buy a new pair.
You lost it in the divorce.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks, Carol. I appreciate that, buddy. Vitamin C is good. Avoid the con crud. I always get the con crud. I take vitamin C pretty much every con I go to, and pretty much every con I go to, I get some sort of level of the con crud, but sometimes more extreme than other times. So hopefully not so bad this time. So yeah, dude. Any other thoughts? I mean, it's a little bit overwhelming. It can be a little bit overwhelming to try and plan for New York Comic Con. I'll be completely upfront about that, because in this,
I'm not much of a planner either. I kind of just fly off of the hinges.
Just in the last 45 minutes, we barely scratched the surface of what's even going to be there. So a lot of it ends up kind of being like flying by the seat of your pants at this one, which is kind of the way I like to roll anyway. So.
Yeah, that's how I roll, so that's perfect for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned you have the Storefolio.
I have 3 of them.
You showed the In-Kyuk Lee. Are there any other specific books that you're looking to get signed, like at Al Ewing or anything like that?
Well, I do. I have a Al Ewing signature that I already have that I bought from Midtown. So I don't know. I might take the opportunity to get somebody else that I don't have, because I don't have a lot of signatures. Like I said, Donny Cates is one that I've always wanted.
Right.
But I mean, if I could just go buy a Donny Cates signature.
Dude, if anything, you should just go up to Al Ewing and talk to him about Immortal Hulk.
Yeah, no, I will definitely go
grab a picture with him or whatever,
and at least walk by his booth and look at him, because I mean, you got to at least see him in picture. But I've got some. I don't know. I hadn't thought about it because I don't have. Signatures are just. I'm not crazy about them.
I'm not a huge signature guy either. I'm very selective about it.
Yeah.
Frank
cool.
Miller on my Batman Year One books. That's a no-brainer. So
I don't have a lot of Batman. I'm not a huge Batman guy. But
dye your hair.
I know. I was thinking about it. I haven't figured it out yet. We might.
Jay Hood. Yeah. It just depends. We're gonna be at New York Comic Con a lot. I don't know how much time there's going to be to visit other comic book shops, but we could try to squeeze that in. I mean, there's 3 locations. I go to the one downtown. That's my LCS. There's so many other comic book shops in the New York and Brooklyn areas. So what's up, Bueller? Vote Jeffrey.
Yeah.
This is now a competition show. So vote now. Walk by and look.
You know, like I did that with Donnie Cates. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get his signature. I at least want to walk by and be like, hey, I saw Donnie Cates. You know.
So I saw Donnie Cates at Midtown Comics. He and Ryan Stegman were there for a signing. I was just gonna pick up my books, and the line was already forming outside for the signing, and it was raining, so I wasn't gonna wait in the alley for the signing. So I just went upstairs, picked up my books, and he and Stegman were just in there hanging out, looking at the new comic books.
Huh.
So I just said, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and that's it, really. I didn't bother him or anything.
I think it'd be cool to take that Absolute Carnage book that that was done by Donnie Cates. And
J Hood does make a good point. The Times Square location is open till midnight, so
it'd be cool. I've ordered stuff online from Midtown, so it'd be kind of cool to go check out the actual physical shop.
Yeah, we should absolutely go there. It's cool. There's a lot of cool shops in New York. Like if you were here for like 2 days without any con, you know, to go to, we could probably hit up like 20 places, you know, in like 2 days, like to go. Like we'd create our own con. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just going from one comic book store to another. The Koch warehouse in Brooklyn, I could take you to that place where they have 3 million comic books in a.
Is that the secret store or whatever?
Yeah, the warehouse, the one I did my whole video on, where I had a giant hall.
Yeah,
that's a cool spot to check out. Also, on the Brooklyn side of things, but yeah, man. You'll be sticking around on Monday, right? You're gonna try to do.
I think I'm leaving like early Tuesday morning, right?
Early Tuesday, yeah. So we might be able to sneak in some of these other spots on, especially on Monday. So it'll be cool. Dan, stay a few days longer, and we'll head up too. Is he talking about himself?
I don't know what he's talking about.
And I think Daniel Arzola might be coming up. I'm not 100% sure. I offered him a spot on my floor to crash. So
yeah.
That's right. So I'm not 100% sure if he's still planning on it or not, but if he does, that would be cool too.
Yeah, I was talking to him yesterday, and he said
you guys already hung out in like Fresno, right?
Yeah, he's super cool. He said that if he came up, it would be on Thursday because that's the only day that he can still get a ticket for, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, he said he was thinking about it still. So I'd like to. That'd be if you watch this, Daniel. You should come join us. That'd be cool to hang out with you.
Yeah, dude. I think I sent him the invite, but I guess he couldn't make it. But yeah, I'd love to meet him and hang with him too. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I do not have a jet to go from San Diego to NYC, but goals. #goals.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Jerry Jones.
You're right. Once I'm an NFL team owner, I think I'll fly to anytime.
Multi-billionaire, right?
Right. Yeah. That's I'm banking on my Immortal Hulk 2 to get there. Just kidding. I don't even have that book, and I still don't understand why it's a hot book. Who the hell is Dr. Fry anymore?
Dr. Fry's gone, I think. At the end of issue, 23 that just came back, his son was floating in
spoiler alert, I'm like 4 issues behind. 3 issues.
Okay, never mind.
I don't care. No, you can spoil it.
Okay, but his son is floating in a tube full of liquid in the background, and they're talking about how they have plans or something for him. So if anything, his son that is first appearances in issue 1 should be the hot character. So I'm not sure why issue 1. I don't know why issue 1 hasn't taken off instead of issue 2, but whatever.
To turn my place into an Airbnb. I that's a good idea. I think the key to that though is I have to not be here for that to work.
Yes.
I also wouldn't trust Airbnb people with all of the stuff I have.
Yeah, they just walk into the room with a couple of amazing Fantasy 15s hanging on the wall. No problem.
My original art, just sitting around.
That'd be great.
I would have to move a huge amount of my inventory here to another location to just Airbnb out my place.
Yeah, you'd have to probably refurnish the whole place.
Yeah, we all ask why Hulk books.
Get me right in the ribs.
Get out of here, Garrett. All right, I think with that, we will end this show.
Thanks, Mr. Garrett. Good to see you, buddy.
Thanks, guys, for showing up here and
absolutely
being being hilarious in the chat as always. Jeffrey, I'm looking forward to seeing you and hanging out.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
Good luck with your first flight ever. I'm sure it'll go perfectly smoothly. Let me know if you have any questions or need any tips on that. But
yeah, I'm taking extra pair of underwear.
We'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you soon. And everybody in New York Comic Con, we'll see you soon. Again, let us know if you're going to be there. Hit us up on Instagram at Comic Books NYC, and what are you at, Jeffrey Komikhan, or
I think it's Jeffrey Komikhan Henson, all one word.
Jeffrey Komikhan Henson.
Facebook and Instagram don't like me. They think I'm a terrorist, I think, because con for some reason.
They think you're the terrorist? Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, I know, right? But because of my name, Con, they won't let me link it in anything.
KHAN? Seriously?
Yeah, I swear, I think it is.
That's a little political.
Stereotypically racism.
Right,
yeah,
seriously.
I agree.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Thanks, Downright Nerdy Podcast. We will have.
Yes, thank you.
So thanks, Carol. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. So thanks, everybody. If you're so inclined, I will be on the Slab Down tonight over on Chad 90MF channel. I'll be taking on Rod the Rican. Coming for you. He's got no shot. So please show up there, give me your support, hopefully, and we'll catch you guys soon. Thanks, Carol.
No, I am not Downright Nerdy Podcast.
Wizard World.
Yeah, I'm saving all my money for New York Comic Con.
I've never been to a Wizard World before.
Me neither, but that's really close to me, so that's something I definitely should check out next time.
Word. All right, guys, we're gonna call it, and thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next time.
Later, everyone.
Bye.